The Dallas Mavericks just pulled off one of the craziest, most clutch wins that I have seen this season over the Memphis Grizzlies, and it was an NBA Cup game. It secured the Mavs a spot in the knockout round of the Emirates NBA Cup. Look, first half was solid enough. The Dallas Mavericks were good enough in the first half, but then the third quarter, they just came out flat, and they did not look like themselves, even though this was a team that was re-energized by Dereck Lively being back, Kyrie Irving being back, and Klay Thompson all being back in the lineup. But they still didn't look very good in the third quarter. Then the fourth quarter comes along, and the Mavs just slowed down, and they played their game, and they forced the Memphis Grizzlies to make some really, honestly, dumb mistakes. Like, some of it wasn't even the Mavs forcing them to do it. Some of it was just Memphis being dumb. They got into foul trouble so early that the Mavs were in the bonus with 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's kind of what shifted the tide of this game and allowed the Mavs to come back, even though they were down 13 going into the fourth. They overcame, honestly, a really bad game from Kyrie Irving. He only had 10 points. He just wasn't making the shots that we're used to seeing him make. But what they did get was 37 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals. I thought Luka Doncic played an amazing defensive game tonight against the Memphis Grizzlies. I was really proud of him. I really liked what I saw. But honestly, at the end of the game, it came down to 3 really clutch buckets from 2 guys. Spencer Dinwiddie makes back-to-back 3-pointers. Those 6 points gave him 16 points for the game. And then, on top of that, after the fact, PJ Washington makes another clutch 3-pointer that put the Mavs over the top, and then Kyrie Irving sealed the deal with a couple free throws late in the game. Dereck Lively was terrific this game. We really saw just the difference, honestly, in what Dereck Lively can give you and what Daniel Gafford can give you. Gafford is good, don't get me wrong, but Lively is just on another level, and he just does things at an elite level. 17 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 blocks, and he was dunking everything in this first half of the game. It was incredible to watch. I was so hyped by what Dereck Lively did. PJ Washington, again, the guy is just, I mean, he is literally the glue guy for this Mavericks team. 18 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, and he had a couple block shots. His defense was so versatile. He went from guarding Ja Morant one play to Jaren Jackson Jr. another, and he did it all at a very high level. I love what I saw from this team. Klay Thompson came back and didn't look great, but because we won, we don't really have to talk about that so much. The Mavericks turned the ball over more tonight than they have in any game since 2019. Since 2019, and they still won the game by 5 points. That is the sign of a great team. When you can overcome some really crappy and really sloppy basketball plays and win a game like this against a hot team, in fact, one of the hottest teams in the NBA, in the Memphis Grizzlies, that's how you know you're special. Shout out to the Mavs, man. It was a big win, and now we get to see them play a little bit more in this NBA Cup-style tournament.